Hi Pisces, welcome. So Pisces, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip it if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And my readings are timeless, so I just trust when this finds you, it's for you. So Pisces, your first two cards out is the card of Aries and the card of opportunity. We are in Aries season. You may have Aries in your chart somewhere, or it's just the influencing vibes, right? So this is talking about receiving collaboration, being given opportunities, but also providing opportunities, right? This talks about welcomed communication, developments, insights, and it's a very like self-motivating, right, type of energy, but I almost said selfish, which is not in and of itself a bad thing, right? We're all a little selfish, but that's just a side note. It's a very assertive energy, okay? So I don't feel like you being a quiet wallflower when it comes to this relationship or this connection, or just in general, right? As we go into Aries season, then Taurus season. So let's see what else we have coming through. You have the card of the Page of Wands, which is really interesting because the person you are connecting with is in the Page of Cups. So both of you showing up as pages, which is kind of like this new, light, fresh, new start energy. So you and the person you're connecting with are kind of starting off on the same foot. The only difference here, Pisces, is that your new start is coming through your creativity, your ideas, the things that motivate you. This person is coming through their friendship, their network, who they're close to section of their life. Also, you may have a friendship with this person, right? You versus them is not always about intimate relationships, although most people make it about that. But, you know, keep in mind that it can be platonic relationships as well. But even if it is intimate, there's some level of friendship here, okay? You may have began as friends. You may have a friendship quality to the connection here. So something to take into consideration as we go into the reading. So Pisces, we're going to look at the recent past energy and what led up to the now. Then we are going to look at how you are perceiving each other, how you both genuinely feel underneath it all, and the most likely future outcomes. So I also want to say I did the Capricorn reading the other day. I still have not gotten to post it yet, but there was a reference to Pisces energy in that reading. So when the Capricorn you versus them goes up, make sure you check that one out as well. So you have the King of Swords here, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, which was your person's overall energy, and then the Three of Swords, which is really interesting combination here. So Pisces, I feel like, you know what, there may have been some distractions going on where you may have missed out on an opportunity, and maybe it, you know, or the person you're connecting with may have felt that way, and maybe it really, you know, broke your heart or made, sorry, hold on, just made you feel some kind of way, all right? As you see, the King of Swords is facing away from the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like there was something being presented that you really had to think about it, maybe even contemplate whether or not you were open to it, okay? I feel like a lot of contemplation was going on too, as far as commitments, what you're committed to, and whether some of you wanted to stay committed or be open to new possibilities or new ideas. There's a fear of being heartbroken or getting heartbroken here. A fear of vulnerability is also what I'm feeling coming through the connection. And it's like trying to be open to really to new things, but at the same time fearing them. And some of you may have actually been open to an open relationship, okay, or a third party, somewhat involved relationship. Don't make that part resonate if it doesn't, okay, but I have to say it because it's coming to the surface. But either way, I just feel a lot of contemplation around commitments, around friendships, around who you want to give your time and energy to. You may also have been like thinking about whether or not to be open with someone who's recently hurt you, and whether or not you want to go that route, or whether or not that's even worth it to you. Okay, so let's see what this person has been going through, Pisces. Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the Page of Cups. Okay, so you have the Page of Cups out 3 times, which again is talking about friendship. But sometimes the Page of Cups too can talk about peace offerings, and or new relationships. So all of that being highlighted for you and this person. Okay, I feel like this person had to dig deep. I'm also getting the lyrics to his song. You say that you love me, dig deep, babe, go deep, babe. I like being ugly, that way if you love me, I know that you love me forever. Jesse Reyes. That's a good song. I think it's called Go Deep, but I'm not sure. Check that song out. It may resonate with you. Sorry. I didn't mean to have an ADD moment, but I didn't want to lose the song. Anyways, yeah, I feel like this person has done a lot of deep reflection about who they're giving their time and energy to as well. And again, there's some sort of friendship component here, right? It's like this person has felt like the weight of the world on their shoulders at times, and they feel they've paid their karmic debt, okay, that they've learned what they needed to learn, and really looking to start fresh is what I feel. But it's almost like there's something that weighs this person down at night in particular, or they get down on themselves quite a bit here. So it's like they want to start fresh, but they're also carrying a lot of old energy around with them. It's like their inner child wants to get out, but they're also quite worn from the world, or just from life in general, you know, feeling like maybe luck was not on their side in the past. So it's very interesting energy to bring to the table here. So let's see what the perception is then for you, Sierra. Sierra? No. Oh my God, I'm sorry. FYI, if your name is Sierra, this reading may definitely be for you. But actually, this is for Pisces. I'm sorry. I have a daughter-in-law named Sierra, and coincidentally, she is a Pisces, so that's very bizarre. But this reading is not intended for her or really anyone in particular. That just like flew out of my mouth. I almost was like, should I even keep this reading? But I'm going to keep it. Maybe that was for someone. I don't know. All right. Okay. So 9 of Cups in your perception. Weird. Okay. 6 of Wands. 2 of Swords. What else? And the Moon. So, Pisces, there's 2 cards of recognition, success, overcoming your own fears, your own doubts, your own insecurities, okay? So if that's been something you've been battling with, I do feel like you're kind of getting a hold of that and rising above that. It's almost like in order for you to kind of rise to the next level, you have to overcome some painful things, right, that you may be holding on to and needing to move into the now energy, because the universe is trying to present you with some sort of opportunity, and it's wanting you to be open-minded to that, okay? And there is success in it for you, but you certainly can keep yourself from going down that path if you start fearing it or feeling doubtful or feeling insecure about whatever you feel called towards, Pisces. Like, listen to your emotions, right? You're a very deep feeling sign, deep feeling person. And I feel like when it comes to this connection as well, it's like at times it feels like, yes, everything is right, everything is going well, like this is working. And then sometimes it's like, yeah, you're maybe not so much, or your insecurities getting the best of you, letting yourself get emotionally overwhelmed with whatever's going on. So it's a little bit of a back and forth type of vibe. And that song is still playing. All right, the Tower. The Three of Pentacles. Ooh. The Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Three of Cups. So, Pisces, when it comes to this person, there's some big change coming through that's making this person want to be more in the flow, to be more cooperative, to spend more time doing things that they love with the people that they love, fulfilling some sort of promise or wish that they have for themselves, surrounding themselves with family and love, and their social circle again being highlighted. I feel like this person is looking for emotional satisfaction, for ways that they can create their life with a partner, with someone they can build with you, Pisces, if you're the person they feel they can build with. Like, it's all about love right now for this person, and not just in the connection, just like love of life, love of food, love of the people around them, love of whatever it is that they have presented to them. Like, they've done a lot of soul searching, right, because of the things that they've been through in the past. And I feel like they're in this state of mind where they want to be present. They want to live the life of their dreams. They want to see a wish fulfilled. And yes, when it comes to the connection as well, like if this person feels like they need to change something to make it work, I feel like they're willing to do that, Pisces, or wanting to do that. Like, because I'm getting the message like, well, whatever works, you know, whatever it takes for things to work. Like, this person wants for things to go well, okay? They're not coming at this in a combative energy. They're not wanting to, you know, have conflict. They're wanting peace, you know. So let's go deeper then and see. Pisces. 10 of Swords. What does she say? God, that song keeps playing. I like being ugly that way. If you love me, I know that you love me forever. So what she's saying in that part of the song is like, I like to show people my ugly side, because if they can love me ugly, then I know that they'll love me forever. Yeah. So go deep, babe. Wow. All right, 10 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Sun, the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're closing out this chapter of isolating yourself. Now, some of you have felt a little bit isolated or out of sorts recently, but I feel like things are coming together. And again, the friendships, connections, your social circle, all being highlighted as well as a place where you can go to find positivity. To kind of get you out of this funk, Pisces, or this space that you've been in where, you know, it's like Groundhog's Day almost is what it feels like to me. And yet inside of you, it's like, you know that there's so many other possibilities or other ways to go about things, right? Like, a part of your soul knows that you're meant to be happy and you're meant to have joy. And anytime you deny yourself of that, it's like you feel less than. You feel less than because you're accepting less than. You're allowing yourself to feel less than what your higher self knows you deserve. And what it knows you deserve is happiness and love and joy to flow through you. And to get into that state of mind. They keep getting the Ariana Grande song, I wanna be in a state of mind. I want to be in a state of mind like all the time. Something like that. Anyways, It's like time to start thinking about your happiness and prioritizing your happiness and like get on it, you know. I'm sorry, I'm getting so many different songs, and now the Bruno Mars song, dance, get on it, you sexy, you flaunt it, you're freaky, jump on it. Anyways, oh my gosh, all of their cards came out. So this person's emotional space, they have the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Star, and the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like, yeah, here's that back and forth. Like this person, they are longing for love, okay? For wish fulfillment, for, you know, like this person's really holding out or is willing to hold out or is willing to hold on to whatever they love. And if they love you, I feel like they're giving me the song Lucky Lady or Lucky Man. I don't know. Like, I feel like this person, they just want love. Like, I don't care how harsh they've been in the past. There's some sort of lesson here that they've learned and they've reflected on it and it's changed them. And now they're wanting love in their life and they're longing for that and their heart is wishing for it and they're waiting for it and they're holding on for it and they don't want to let you go, you know, or don't plan to let you go if you're still in a connection with them. Like this person, oh, that's why they're giving me the song. This person may have seen you're ugly, but they still love you anyways, you know, or vice versa. So it's like somewhat of like passing the test or something. So let's go into the big spiritual picture then, the most likely future outcome. They love me forever. I have to go listen to that song now. The Magician, the Judgment. Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So, wow, okay. And I also felt Taurus energy for some reason there. So Pisces, I feel like this is you manifesting a new way of going about things, a new way of going about life. Like, I feel like you are creating a situation where you're able to release things that have been holding you down, right? And stop all this back and forth and really figure out what it is that you want. And you're learning a lot about yourself in the process. You're learning a lot about self every day, right? About your independence, about who you are, about what's worth your time and energy and what is not worth your time and energy, when to let go, when to hold on. You know, learning that if something causes you a lot of stress, that there's a reason, and that maybe that reason is because it's not for you. Maybe it was for you at some point, but it's served its purpose. You know, sometimes we'll be holding on to people and because at one point in time they, you know, came into our life for a purpose, but sometimes that purpose is transitionary, right? Sometimes people serve their purpose in our lives and then we are supposed to let them go so that we can go into the next chapter. But there's something in the ego, right, that doesn't want to always do that, that wants to hold on even though the purpose has been served. And well, you have free will, so spirit's never going to step in, but it'll feel off. Like something about it will feel off once the purpose is served, and naturally you will progress away from it because you will begin to attract something something new, you know, based on your new attraction point, because you never leave a connection the same as you entered a connection. You change because of the connection, and that ultimately also changes your attraction point. And so you never leave any person, connection, situation the same as you were before. And therefore you attract differently in the next go round. I don't know why I'm going through this. Some of you maybe needed to hear that. I'm not saying let this person go. It's up to you. I'm just saying that it's okay to let connections go just in general if they've served its purpose and you feel like you're ready. Now, I feel like there's a greater sense of self showing up, as well as to what you're putting your time and your effort and your energy into, as I said earlier. And there is progression here. Okay. Going deep, babe. Going deep. Knight of Swords. The High Priestess. Now, some of you may actually be leaving a connection and a new connection is entering, hence the 2 pages, which both represent new beginnings. FYI, this could be a new person, but take it as it resonates, okay? So, the Knight of Swords, the Strength card, the High Priestess, 8 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, 8 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. That's a mouthful. Okay, so yeah, there's something that this person feels very strongly towards the connection, that they want to communicate here. And at times they've felt a little hesitancy or restrictions around their ability to communicate or to commit. But I feel like this person is desperately trying to manifest movement forward and discussions or a conversation or communication. But there is this fear that it won't be reciprocated, that they will not be heard, that they'll be left out in the cold. And that's kind of what keeps this person from, I heard, putting things on ice. This is what keeps them from moving forward, okay? But I feel like in their heart, they're longing for love. And in their mind, they've already envisioned what they wanted. And in their spirit, they feel the intuitive draw here. And it's almost like just needing divine timing to come in to remove this uncertainty, to remove this blockage here. Because truly what this person has put out to the universe that is ready to manifest for them is the commitment, or is the opportunity to move their life forward, to have exactly what it is that they're wanting. And that moment is here for you as well, Pisces. It just depends on whether or not you're going to allow yourself to believe that, because you can't get something you don't believe. You cannot manifest something you don't truly believe will happen. Yes, and you can't trick yourself into believing something will happen if you truly don't believe it either. But you can go general and allow yourself to believe just general statements that are always true, which is your well-being is intact. The universe is delivering to you what you've asked for, that you can sit back and chill a little bit and enjoy your life, and that things will unfold for you because you've asked for it, and that you don't need to do much else outside of that. And then watch what unfolds, Pisces. It's just have a little faith. But anyways, all right, let's see what the guidance is. All right, you have find your center, take a moment, and a new beginning. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside of you. When the outside world becomes hectic and stressful, this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? And you have take a moment. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into a decision. Before this important decision is made, take a moment, pause, quiet your mind, chill out, and see what happens next before you move forward. And then the new beginnings card, which I love because you started with 2 new beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. So, Pisces, beautiful reading. I'm going to leave it there for now. Zodiac signs that you could be connecting with or having your own chart. I have Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces again, Leo again, and Sagittarius and Taurus over here. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You could find me on Facebook and Instagram as well for more fun stuff, as I do have videos and content over there. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all my social media links. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.